Now I'm going to show you our other assignment, the Nearpod, and kind of go through that with you a little bit. So your Nearpod is, let's see your stream. It is under this, the third thing down from your stream. You click that, and it has a link. Now it also tells us that the code is this. You shouldn't need the code, but if it was to ask for it, you can copy and paste these 5 letters in. So you click on the link. It's going to be slow. And when you click log in with Google here, it'll pop up a new window, and it'll let you choose between whatever Google things that you have. So school email would be one of them. You want to choose your school email. Click continue. And so this is kind of like a PowerPoint that you will be reading through on your own and answering questions about. And notice it says it's for grades 7 through 9. So I don't want to hear anybody complaining that this is too hard, because this is made for 7th graders. So we're looking at a picture, and it says, what do all of these things have in common? It says, hint, think about time. So we have a newspaper, a bill, and a magazine. And this is made that we would probably do this in person, which we were going to do, but we didn't have school today. So it says share what you think and discuss that with a neighbor. But just think about that question. What does a newspaper, a bill, and a magazine have in common? And so then it's going to pop up a question. Now it's going to take a minute for it to pop up. Just make sure you sit and let it load so that you can actually answer this question. And so it says, what do these have in common? You would just write your answer there. It will ask you if you didn't put anything. Are you sure you want to submit it blank? This will be graded. So if you submit stuff blank, you would just get a 0. And we don't want to do that. Oh, wait, I have to type something. It won't even let me not type. Okay. Then we have another picture. What do these things have in common? We have an ice cream cone, a shoe, a pen, leaf, fish, cinder block. Don't seem like they're very common, but think about like the chemistry stuff. Like, what do we know about everything that it all has in common? Again, an open-ended question. You'll answer that, type something in, submit. And then it explains, and so you have to read through these slides, and as you read the slides, it'll pop up some different things. So this says, as you view the following video, listen. So you're going to have a video that pops up. It tells you what to listen for, because that is your hint about what you're going to have to answer afterward. So you click through. It opens up the video. It's a YouTube video. You would click play.
When I was growing up,
it'll start playing right here in the Nearpod. Watch that. Answer questions. Again, these are things that was in the video. Pretty simple, not a lot to this. Again, you're just reading through PowerPoint, and then it pops up questions every so many slides. You have to answer. All right, here it says draw a line through the elements in group 2. And so it wants you to be able to show that you know the difference between a period and a group. Down here you have a toolbar where you can pick your color of your pen. You can click how thick of a line you want it to be. So change your color, whatever. If you don't want to do pen, you can do a highlighter, but you're just going to draw a line through everything that is group 2. And it's, again, this one is the same idea, but it wants you to draw a line through period 4. So again, and so this is another website. It says Digging Deeper. It's about the periodic table, a study guide, introduction, and history. You can click the link, and it takes you to that in a separate tab. But you would read over some of that stuff, and then be able, from that, you should be able to answer these 5 questions. So on this part, it wants you to match the word with the definition. So you're playing a match game. And so you would just, I think you have to like drag. Let me see. How does this work? You should be able to drag it over, but it's looking like it's not. Oh, you click it instead of drag. So halogens are group 17. When you click the two things that match, it blanks them out, and so you can see that you match those. Atomic symbol is a 1 or 2 letter abbreviation. Now, if you click on the wrong thing, it's going to tell you, and you have to keep going. And it will tally your score up and tell me how many tries you took. So how many times did it take you to get all the matches correct? Now we're drawing again, and it says shade each family in its own color. A family is the group or column. So when you get to this part, you are just going to take each different color. Now you don't have enough colors to shade them all different, so you'll have to like repeat. But basically all you're doing is coloring in each column a different color. A period, it wants you to do each period its own color. The period are the rows, and so you should have enough, because there's only 7 rows, you should have enough colors to do that. But you'll just, again, choose a different color for each row, shade that in. At the end, it asks, it's a poll, so it's not really a right or wrong answer, but how confident do you feel like you understand what we went over in class today with the notes and the Nearpod?